Winston. I've checked the schedule for tonight. Nothing particularly important to report. But I'm sure you'll manage to find some new way to disappoint me. Still, at least my daughter's in for Advance's new initiative. That should liven things up a bit here on the 15th floor. Try not to cause me any more headaches. Bozeman out.
A rundown of the top-selling songs across the territories. Expect catchy tunes and scenes of an inappropriately sexual nature, not one to miss. At 10 p.m, it's time for Julia's Diary, where the ever-popular Prime Minister reads extracts from her diary in front of a warm fire. Then, at 10:30, it's the latest episode of our drama series, Betterment, which tells the inspirational story of Emily Dennisworth and the brave doctors and technicians struggling
And
to
this is
help her
Jenny.
shed her
She's
old
the floor
habits
manager.
and
Hi,
adjust to the
Stacey.
new future. Strong language and
That's
themes
Colin.
of selfishness there,
He,
so not one for the kids.
Too much. Don't talk to Colin.
Incisors is at
We're getting involved
11:15,
in bringing your daughter
and
to
Dr.
work here,
Adrian
Colin.
Atkinson
Nah, we don't
will be
believe in it.
looking back
All right,
on
come and sit next to
Liberation
Mum.
Day by talking to
Believe in
several
what?
eyewitnesses
Just
and
days.
asking, how did it all go so right? That's followed by the Territory
Atta
Weather
girl.
Report, Advanced Briefing, and
10
pages from
seconds, everybody.
Terratext, now featuring up to 16 simultaneous colours.
Explains so
What a
much.
time to be
Okay,
alive.
we are going in
But
5,
first,
4,
time to put on your thinking
3.
glasses as we go over to Megan and the team at the end.
Good evening and welcome to the NNN. I'm Megan Wolf.
to the
And
NNN.
who's
I'm
this,
Megan
you might be
Wolf.
wondering?
And
Well, it's Bring Your Daughter to Work Day
Well,
here
it's
at Channel
Bring Your
1.
Daughter to
So I'm
Work
joined
Day
tonight
here at
by
Channel
my
1.
foster
So I'm
daughter,
joined tonight
Stacey.
by
Say
my
hello,
foster
Stacey.
daughter,
Go
Stacey.
You say
yourself.
hello, Stacey.
Go yourself.
All right then. Here are the stories that matter to you. First up, with Advance confirming that the nuclear fallout from the 20-week war is to blame for the drop in birth rates across the territories, we asked you, what keeps you going? I know that I, for one, was quite deflated when I heard about this, but reading all your submissions has really put the smile back on my face. This is from Sonia in Larkshire. I've had plenty of time to fill, so I've started a new hobby. Since I started knitting, I barely remember that 85% of the country is sterile. My record is this scarf. It's 124 metres long. Thank you for that. And if you've started a new hobby, do write in and tell us about it. Next up, you know how we love your uncanny, comestible coincidences. And I don't know about you, but I think this one really takes the biscuit. Not sure what I'm more impressed by, Stacey. The things our viewers spotted, the unbelievable way our menu centres are now able to feed every team member every single day. Greg from Poddington has sent us this lovely photo of their breakfast, saying, I couldn't bring myself to eat my toast this morning because I could swear it bore the spitting image of the great Julia Salisbury's relatable face. So I had to make do with a plate of butter and 2 spoonfuls of jam. Do keep those coming in. Have a go. We've just got time for one more of your stories. This one is an inspiring story of rehabilitation. That's it, just tell us who it's from. And then read it out. Tell us who it's from. And then read it out.
So this one says it's from John in Stokely. Before I was convicted, I'd never read a single book. But since I was released from Betterment, I haven't been able to stop. I'm even working at a library, and on our lunch breaks, Mr. Wordyworth spell checks my test.
We absolutely love hearing the way our neighbours and team members have been able to become better. So do let us know your stories here. You can do this bit, Stacey. You can do this bit, Stacey. Come on, give it a try.
Let us know your stories here at the NNN.
Right, bit of a change of pace coming up here. You'll need to use the S effect buttons for the next segment, but Advance have already selected when and what to use. Simple stuff. Just follow your government orders.
First up tonight on the NNN, it's time to celebrate this week's teen lottery winners live from the Shakespeare Theatre right here in the capital. We're going to hand over to Julia Salisbury. Suppose you don't think much of her either, eh, Stacey?
She's got a lot more going for her than you wankers. She's got a lot more going for her than you.
Surprising vote of approval there from Stacey. Let's go live to that right now.
Let's go live to that.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this week's Team Award. Of all the many duties I have as team leader, this is by far the most pleasant. As I so often say to you, the uneven path is now, following the demise of Disrupt, is now firmly behind us. This is the new future. And I say to you, it's better now. I am delighted to be joined here tonight by one of the oldest people in Territory 1. He was born over 107 years ago. Please give a warm team welcome to Alfie Tadgbadger. So, Alfie, you must have seen so much in your lifetime. What have been some of the highlights? Alfie? Is he all right?
His hearing aid isn't turned on. Could
you turn it on?
He says it drains the battery.
Well, we'll tell him that we'll buy him a brand new battery after the presentation.
Yeah, he says that's fine then. And I will help him with that. Yeah.
If you would.
I will help him with that. Yeah.
Sorry, can't get the staff.
We got it.
So, Alfie.
What?
You're 107 years old.
Oh, don't bloody remind me.
Would you like to tell the audience what that's like?
Where is everybody?
Out there, in the dark. Oh, bless him, it's not just the ears.
Who are you? 2 sugars, please.
I'm Julia Salisbury, the Prime Minister.
Who are you really?
No, I really am the Prime Minister. I really am the Prime Minister.
You're a
woman.
You're a woman.
Women can do anything men can do these days, Alfie.
Can you piss standing up? Can you piss?
I can't say I've ever tried.
No, I didn't think so. 2 sugars, please, and not too much milk.
Shall we get to the awards, Alfie?
Are you going to ask me about me life?
Well, I'm not sure we have enough time left now for that.
When I was 9, I wanted a pet, so I asked me Mum and Pat. There was no television then. Back then, you know. We made our own entertainment. We made our cold and roadkill.
Well, that's fascinating.
So they got me a pet, see? But it weren't a dog. They told me it were a dog. But it were a stone.
A stone?
Yeah. So I called it Pat. Which was a popular name for a dog back then, on account of the king having a patchy face. And I decided to introduce him to pretty little Gertie Thimble, who lived up the road.
Oh, how romantic.
She threw my dog in the river. I decided I'd never marry.
And that's the secret to your long life?
I've been married 7 times. Divorced 7 times. There was a mix-up with number 3. Yes, I'm just lucky. Are we going back to the home soon?
Soon, Alfie. First, let's turn to the reason we're all here. The weekly Territory 1 Team Award. First up tonight is a lady who really knows how to put in the extra hours. She works at a transition centre in Hamble-Bamblebury, and she has single-handedly allowed more families to unburden each other than any other nurse in Territory 1. In the uneven path, she'd have been locked up. Tonight, she is being honoured as a team player. Please welcome Daphne Slister.
Are you here to change me?
Just give her a medal, Alfie. There's a good boy. Give her a medal, Alfie. There's a good boy.
And don't let it steep too long.
I think you're supposed to give me one of those. Supposed to give me one of those.
Well,
There he goes. Look. There he goes. Look.
I can't get the arms up any higher than that. You'll have to go down, Mum. You'll have to go down.
Thank God those fractious times are behind us. Now the territories are thriving.
Are we in? That's the act you sent to the bishop. That's the act you
Yes,
sent to
thank
the
you.
bishop.
Yes, got it from here. Got it from here.
Well done. Daphne Slister, everybody. Now, open your envelope and find out what you've won. Open your envelope and find out what you've won. Don't hold back there. She's stuffing one of Peter's homemade Eccles cakes.
Got it. Got it. I won a holiday for two in Territory 15. Used to be called San Palmerino, didn't it?
I believe it did. Yes.
Why couldn't we have stuck with that then? Easier to remember.
We're all one nation now.
Isn't it still on fire?
Daphne Slister, everyone.
Oh, what about my change? I've been in these for 3 days now.
We'll get to that, Alfie. We'll get to that, Alfie. Next up tonight is a couple from Farnley who, after a rocky start losing their family's ill-gotten gains to the Assets and Wealth Act, have really embraced the new future. Community farm and petting zoo in their local area for all the local children to play. Please welcome Otho and Labelia, Jackson Randiganit.
You know, when I was in the trenches, I had a pal called Scotty Wilson. He was from way up north, so he didn't understand a bloody word he said. But he were my best mate.
Probably for the best.
And his best mate was Smudger A's. There was him, Fiddly Eric, there was him, Unstable Terry, and of course, Leggy Sidney. And of course, she were a girl. But she had a boy's name, so they shipped her to the front anyway. First girl. Curls up. She's dead now. They all are. Smudger and Scotty never made it home. Smudger and Scotty. Fiddly got shanked in Frankworth prison in argument over an olive. Terry, he exploded quite a Sidney got a fatal skin. Scratched herself to death. Thanks,
Alfie. Great contribution. Alfie. Great. So, Otho and Labelia.
After we lost all our wealth, we discovered there were actually people who had never even owned a penny. So we decided to do something about it. That's the type of people we are, you see. Advantage of a private education, probably.
Well, I'm sure we could debate that all night, but there's no time. So, let's see what you've won. Absolutely. Every citizen of the new future has my ear.
When the Worlds came to power, you took all of our wealth. You took the shirts off of our backs.
Quite literally in my case, I used to collect.
You might as well have the rest of it too.
Security!
Oh God, not again. I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Bennies and the news are not good bedfellows. Keep those flackabits off my channel, Alex.
And better. And you are. And better. And you are.
Got to go. It isn't right and it isn't fair.
You tell him, girl. That's my wife, you know. Oh, you don't.
You can't mix pearls with swine. It isn't right. We used to have it isn't right. Horses. Sent on defence on a whole well. And now what have we got? Two mangy goats, one mongrel gentle Kenneth, and a rooster that would bloody shut up.
we get this over quickly, please?
That's the actress sent to the bishop. Oh, here we go again. Hello, Alfie Badger. Hello, Alfie Badger.
Stop them! Stop them!
Oh, don't worry, love. I'll protect you. I'll protect you.
You better break their ruddy nose.
You know, this reminds me. And we go to the promenade at Shining on Sea and promenade at girls on the beach. Everything was black and of course, we'd visit the Penny Arcade and try to win a block of lard and take home the block of lard. You couldn't buy lard in those days. You had to win it. Oh, it was so much simpler back then. Boys were boys, girls were girls, everyone else was recruited by the circuses. There were loads of them, you see. Candy floss. You'd hear the music. The pipe organ drifting over the nearby fields. My mum used to call it the most magical sound in the world. This was before she lost her hearing. I'll give it a particularly loud round of applause. Did you ever go to the circus?
What's that, Alfie?
Just a teapot. Just a teapot.
Well, that was an unexpected dose of naked nostalgia. Some people simply can't let go of the past. That's why I look in joy and fervent admiration at the younger generation. Such a team. And with fertility falling throughout the territories, we should value our fabulous new generation now more than ever. Our final winner tonight is a go-getter who really went and got him, helping to root out more than 170 disrupt collaborators in his own neighbourhood. Since then, he's gone on to be a senior cohesion cadet leader and organised all of the entertainment at last year's Camp Cooperation. Our final winner tonight, Edwin Netherley.
Oh, congratulations.
You should be in a transition centre, you old Prime Minister. It's an absolute pleasure to finally meet you. We're very similar, in my opinion. We're very similar.
Well, I've never been much of a role model.
Nonsense. Prime Minister, you have saved this country. Prime Minister, you have fought enemies, foreign and domestic, with 9 fists. As with my own tiny fists have I.
Well, let's open the envelope and find out what you've won. Maybe it'll be a fist enlargement.
A year's internship as a behaviour coach. Let's show the fools where they went wrong, eh?
Actually, betterment is about rehabilitation, Edwin.
Absolutely. And if they don't reintegrate, re-retire. Just like you, re-retire. Liberation Night. Just like you. Thank you for this award. David, and report the non-cohesive. Be a team player.
That concludes tonight's awards. Join me next week when hopefully things will be a lot more normal. Back to you, Megan.
Prime Minister Salisbury there at a highly eventful team awards ceremony. Any thoughts on this week's winners? Any thoughts on
The nurse was fucking scary, the pretties were saggy, and that little prick will never lose his virginity.
Succinctly put there, if a little profane. After the break, we'll be going live to a star-studded premiere. You won't believe who's on the red carpet tonight. Don't go anywhere, we'll be back.
Oh, Alex, one other... What's that? You're off already? I know you had to take the day off work for Junior, but...
Songs of the new
Oh, I see.
preacher.
No luck still with Theodore. I'm so sorry, darling. I'll speak to you later. Oh, Alex. Completely forgot what I was going to say. Blasted all. Still, I'm lucky to have him.
On Leaders' Day. Lil D.
Mask. What are you hiding inside your heart?
to better men. So much better, so much better. Gloria Warbletongue.
I'll unburden you and you'll unburden me. We can take the pressure off our family. So look me in the eyes and say our last goodbyes. I'll unburden me. I'll unburden you and you'll unburden me. We can take
Songs of the new future. In record shops across the territories. From Friday.
Stacey's still here.
Welcome back.
Stacey's still here. Thanks, Stacey. And in this segment, we're delighted to have sent Robin and Patrick to the movies. Yes, tonight is the world premiere of The Automated, starring Lawrence Blunderclatch and the late great Helena Canterbury Boatshoe. And all the stars are out tonight. We first covered this film almost 5 years ago, back when it was called The Medicated. Then, for mysterious reasons, the film was suddenly pulled the night before its release. Well, since then, executive producer George Focus has spent 5 long years polishing the film and turning it into a special edition and premiering tonight. With extensive state-of-the-art visual effects and a top-quality voice team, George says it's the movie he always wanted to make. Now, let's take a look at it. Now, let's take a look at it.
I can't deconstruct it. I can't deconstruct it.
Captain.
I can't deconstruct it. I can't deconstruct it. Robots! Robots!
Is this a wig?
You think I don't grow that? You think I don't grow that?
No, Dick, I'll kill you. Think of Seth, I'll kill you.
There's something on your face, Chief Harrison! Chief Harrison! I wish you were real, baby. I wish you were real, baby.
Captain Quasar.
But you're just ones and zeros,
Quasar.
baby. But you're just ones and zeros. If only I'd noticed.
Captain Quasar.
You rusted,
Captain Quasar.
but I didn't notice it.
Captain.
I'm buffering, Dick, you said. I'm buffering,
onion.
Dick. God damn it, lost it all! God damn it, lost it all! What's a map?
Here's a map.
What's a map?
Okay, so head north on Interstellar Avenue. So left at the asteroid belt, and a tricky 3-point turn at Uranus. And a tricky 3-point turn. What are these symbols? This corner. This is the key.
Shut it down.
Yes, yes, we could shut it down. Yes, we could shut it down.
But we have to ask ourselves. Who are we? Who are we?
Gosh, thrilling stuff. What did you think, Stacey? Thrilling stuff. What did you think, Stacey?
The robots were all right.
They certainly were. Let's go over to Robin Short now in Western Square, who I believe has got the star of the show. Robin, the star of the show.
That's right, Megan. I'm here in Western Square for the premiere of The Automated, and here comes the man of the hour, Lawrence Blunderclatch. Lawrence, Robin Short with the NNN. Do you have a moment to talk to us?
Shove it up your ass. I've got nothing to say to you. Shove it up your ass.
Mr. Blunderclatch, are you sure
Full
you're
of
Mr.
shit.
Blunderclatch?
They're not
Are you
here.
sure
You're vultures.
We are live right now, Mr. Blunderclatch. We are live right now, Mr. Blunderclatch.
I'm glad. Because you know what? Actually, I do have something I want to say to you. Actually, I do have something I want to say to you. Your show is a disgrace. You lot will do anything for ratings, won't you? You're trying to destroy my career and damn well nearly succeed. And now you want me to smile? Play nice for the camera? Well, I'm not bloody having it. You can't treat me like that. I'm a big star. Me. I'm a big star. I'm big. Me. I'm huge. I'm big. I'm huge. Thanks to your show, but thanks to me, and thanks to my talent. So you, and your producers, and your entire pathetic little team, can suck my thespian cock. Danica, my darling, how have you been, my love? Time of the world.
was Lawrence Blunderclatch really just giving us both barrels. Patrick Bannon should have cornered another huge star here tonight. Is Lil C outshining you, Patrick?
Right. Thank you, Robin. Fingers crossed. I'm joined here by pop icon. It's Lil C. It's Lil C. And her father, country singer and alien worshipper, Billy Bob Jean Short. So, Lil C, what's with the bag?
She knows what she's done. She knows what she's
Well,
done.
we love this look. Is it one of yours?
No, you know it's not. We don't do that anymore. You know it's not. We don't do that
Yes,
anymore.
of course, your clothing label went bankrupt, didn't it?
Yes, because a certain TV show failed to fulfill their contractual obligations. Their contractual
Well,
obligations.
you look great.
Well, that's probably due to her new cosmetics and wellness brand. And wellness brand. Let her show you. Let her. This is our new eyeshadow. This is. She calls this one Glam.
Wow, it's scented. Wow, that was a surprise.
And this next one, this is our new lipstick. This next one, we call this shade lipstick. We call this.
Oh, wow. Why is it so salty?
It's organic.
So
And this, our next one, this body spray. This is a body mist which rebalances your hormones. And actually smells like actually smells.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, right. Wow.
You feel that?
Yeah. Wow.
You feel
that
that?
burns. Yeah. Oh.
All this is part of Lil C's new range. Straight from my veins.
Oh,
Straight
good
from
Lord.
my veins. Breeze Craiglor!
Oh.
Breeze Craiglor!
So, you're retiring from the music industry. That must be hard.
Well, she's way past her prime, Patrick. It was very hard for her to accept it first, but the industry's very, very sure about these things. The industry's very, very sure about these
Well,
things.
sure we can't convince you to release just one last album?
We do actually have another album ready, but that's for the label to release in case she dies over the next 10 years or so. Well, given the way she's going, you might get it by Christmas. You might get it by Christmas.
Well, we better let you get back.
Now remember, we need the money. So, she's also available for parties, weddings, funerals, and bar mitzvahs.
Thank you, Lil C. Lil C there. Oh. Well, it looks like Robin has got hold of Jesus.
It absolutely is, Patrick. It absolutely is, Patrick. Almost can't believe you're here. How have you been? Almost can't believe you're here.
Walk amongst the peoples every now and then. Walk amongst the makes me feel close to me.
Right, yes.
And to be close.
Right, yes.
Is to be human. And to be human. And to be human. To be apart. Is to be apart. That was good, write that down. Hey, Rachel, write that one down. Hey, Rachel, write that one down.
It's good to see you've done so well for yourself.
Thank you, my child. You know, I have you to thank for that. Thank you, my child. If it was never for your show supporting me and my music, I never would have transcended.
Now, there are rumours going around that you might be running for office. Is there any truth to that?
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Yeah, that's absolutely
But you're aware that elections have been suspended in the territories?
No, I'm not running to be no Prime Minister.
Oh, you're
I'm
not?
running to be no Prime Minister.
Oh, you're not?
I want to be King of the Moon. King of the Moon.
King of the Moon?
Yes.
No, sorry. You're running for... No, sorry. King? You're running for the moon? King?
No, not running. No, not running. It's my birthright. It's my birthright.
And does this have anything to do with promoting your upcoming hip opera, Jays in Space?
Hush
Jays
now.
in Space.
Cynicism. I'm so unmoon.
Okay. And how long will this last? Will it go the way of last year's Living as a Mouse fiasco? Or maybe your foray into ventriloquist beats?
I don't make them new rules. I merely live by them.
So, are you looking forward to seeing the automated?
I don't believe in film. Thou shalt keep thine image still unholy. That's track for Jesus Christ made us though.
Thank you for your time and good luck with your new life in space.
And with you, my child.
Well, Megan, that's what success looks like. I'm going to see if we can grab someone else to have a chat. Back to you.
Thanks, Robin. But I think Stacey and I are probably in quite enough trouble where we are. So, three big names there, Stacey.
Yeah,
Three
big names.
Any thoughts about
Yeah.
them? Maybe from your
Big
generation's
names.
perspective?
You won't like my opinion.
Oh, go on, try me.
You won't like my opinion.
Try
Well,
me.
Bumbanonk is so old he's like 1 week away from a transition centre, so who cares? And Lil C was cool when I was like 12 or something, but now she's just another fucking loony. And Jesus is a disrupt-loving wanker who should have died with the rest of them 3 years ago.
You're right.
3 years ago. You agree with me?
No, you're right. I don't like your opinion.
You agree with me?
But thankfully, we can go back to Patrick now, who has another familiar face to catch up with. Patrick. Patrick.
It's absolutely electric, Megan. I can't quite believe it either, but he's here. It's Crazy Neil.
Hey, hi, ho, how you doing?
Neil,
how
our
you
audiences just
doing?
love you. They've really connected with your ads over the years. What's it like suddenly being so popular?
It's crazy. People stop me in the streets, they expose themselves, they write me threatening letters. You know, the stalker has become the stalky. A real taste of Neil's own medicine, if you know what I mean. Neil's own medicine, if you know what I mean.
What's been the most challenging thing about being so famous?
It's places like this, you know, being around actors and rock stars, they're real crazy. And Crazy Neil knows crazy. And I'm used to being the loudest whack job in the room.
Yes, I can imagine.
But I know what you're thinking. Hey, Neil, where's the crazy deal? Where's the crazy deal? We got crazy deals on chairs. You ever seen the chairs that knock your socks off?
No, I can't say that I
Makes a mess of the carpet. But what do you say? We got a deal? But what do you say? Well, what about Betty Andrews' handbag? It's real leather. It's real cheap. And it even contains our heart medicine. Spicy. You've got the chair. You've got the bag. You're really busting my balls. What can I do to convince you? Let me throw in my wife. This is Neil. It's the latest model. Not a scratch on her. Pearls like a charm. What do you say? We got a deal.
Look, I really can't take your wife.
Yes, you can. I got loads of them. Come on down to crazy deals. We got crazy deals on chairs. We got crazy deals on meals. We got crazy deals on wheels. We got wheels on meals. Meals on wheels. We've even got endangered seals. And we got meals with endangered seals. Yeah! Endangered seals.
Thank you, Neil. Thank you. Oh, it's always a dream come true to meet a hero. How about that, Megan? The man himself, aren't we? The man himself, aren't we? Back to you. Back to you.
Thanks, Patrick. What a colourful interview there on what looks like an amazing night. They certainly know how to make an entrance. And the automated really does seem to have unstoppable written all over it, because despite Boris Horsey in Hours magazine calling it Lawrence Blunderclatch's overly long suicide note, in a review which ends with the words, and he hasn't even had the decency to see it through, the film, which is free to all residents of the territories, has seen record pre-bookings and looks set to run for months and months. But let's go back to those lucky few seeing it tonight. Oh, I'm so jealous, Robin. I'm so jealous, Robin.
Thanks, Megan. Well, will you settle for the territory's most eligible bachelor? 5 years ago, Steve Saxon was an unknown. Then a series of incredible performances in acclaimed productions, from Hamlet's Jam to the curious rise of Algernon Ding Dong, made him the most wanted man in drama. He's been voted sexiest man under 25 for 3 successive years. Now, let's see if he'll talk to the end. Excuse me, Mr. Saxon. Excuse me, Mr. Have you got a moment to spare to talk to the NNN?
Oh, hi, the NNN. You know, your show gave me my first chance at an audience. Your show gave me my first chance at an audience. Steve 1.0. The Raw Me.
I remember.
Steve 1.0.
Even then, everyone could see there was something so special about you. The whole thing is burned into my mind. The whole thing
A moment is the very least I can give your amazing viewers in return. Amazing viewers in return.
Are you going to introduce us to your day?
But of course, this
I'm
is...
Charlotte
But of course, this is...
I was in Hey Friendship too. You know, that scene you burned into your mind.
I was in that. No. I was in that. Sorry. don't remember you at all. Are you sure you were in that?
I was the pretty one. Yeah.
Looks are really important. Looks are really important.
So it's been a big year for you. I believe you've been tackling the bard.
Yeah, so I've been working with an enfant terrible called Quentin Suckerpunch. We've been doing all the Shakespeare.
Crikey, all of them.
Yeah, so we shoot one a week. I play all the parts. So I learn them at the weekend and then we shoot them naked in the steam. The lighting in there is really good. The lighting in there is really good. Yeah, well, he is. I'm in a variety of hats. He is. An old theatrical tradition.
I had a single out. It was called I Had a Single Out. It was called.
And you did that advert, didn't you, babe?
Is that
And you did that
your
advert, didn't you,
dental
babe?
floss?
And the sex tape, of course.
Steve!
And the sex tape, of course.
Steve! Although apparently it's available for $11.99 everywhere. Just ask your newsagent.
So, what is your favourite Shakespeare play then, Steve?
The wordy one.
It's starting soon. I'm going to miss the trailers and we haven't even got any popcorn yet.
She'll be here. She'll be here.
What took you so long? There was an injured pigeon. I'll explain on the way in.
Now, of course, I remember you from that legendary first appearance.
Really? Her too.
You were such a serious little thing. You had that horrible sister.
Yes,
You had
that was me. I'm the horrible sister.
Don't be so hard on yourself, babe. Looks are really important.
So, what have you been up to, Harriet?
Actually, last year I was overseas bringing art to the starving children from outside the territories. They may not have food, but they can still have Canada.
Good for you.
And now I'm in an experimental physical theatre piece about the existential angst of wicker.
Amazing.
We do it above a pub on Thursdays.
I was also the girl who got murdered in the bath in Night Flasher 3.
Haven't seen it.
But she was brilliant.
Thanks, Steve.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steve. I think it's starting soon and I really need a thing called.
Oh my God, you need
and I really need a thing
We're going
called.
to miss the trailers. You were so selfish. Sorry.
We've got to go.
Oh, of course. Thank you so much for talking with us. Thank you so much for talking with us.
Thanks. Love the NNN.
I love you guys.
Love the NNN.
Sorry. I love you guys. Sorry.
God, Megan, I can't believe that. Steve Saxon, Harriet Winstanley-Hamilton, and someone else, can't remember her name for the life of me. I'm too starstruck. If I'm honest, I think I've just come. Back to you, Megan.
Thanks, Robin. Lucky you, and enjoy the movie. The Automated opens in cinemas across the territories this weekend. What a star-studded event, eh, Stacey? Star-studded event, eh, Stacey?
No one goes to the cinema these days.
Of course.
No one goes
We'll
to
be
the cinema
back
these days.
after these messages. We'll be back after these messages. I still go to the cinema.
Get yourself a video recorder, like the one at the home.
Yeah, I've got a video recorder. It's just not the same, is it?
You're right, it's better.
Although
No
the fighting
uneven
has
turn and
long
chewing all the way
passed,
through.
the
What about
dark clouds of
cuddle on the
war
back
still
row?
Doesn't that happen
loom over
anymore?
our united lands,
In public.
and we all know who forced our hand.
Nothing's wrong
The
with me.
tyrants of the world would spread
Doing
their
better?
oppression to our team. Their war
Gotta
has
get set
denied
up
us
a
the
heat
right
rash.
to our children,
Everyone's on
even as they still
he is.
refuse to
It's on his
feed their
rider.
own. But they have
Apparently it's medicinal.
underestimated us.
Ronnie's
Although
always
they may
high.
have scarred our bodies, they will never damage our
speaks.
will or break our mutual bonds.
I'm just like a
Birth rates may be challenging, but happiness is everywhere. Satisfaction radiates from every metric. We are producing more and faster than ever before. We have more
here's
time
Megan. She's
to
going to be
focus on
interviewing
our
you.
Hello, hi.
for leisure, for art.
This is Stacey.
We have less stress,
Well,
and we
hello
are
there,
healthier than
Stacey.
ever.
Fuck
Our
off,
new
Ronnie.
future
No, I'm sorry, but if we can't be polite, you're going to have to wait in the dressing room.
as a community, a team.
Whatever.
Safe from the divisive
Do you want to go
despots
and wait
beyond
in the
our
dressing
borders
room?
for whom cohesiveness is an alien concept. Every day, across these territories,
No what?
neighbours support neighbours, and friends reach out to friends, strengthening and protecting each other through cooperation, through unity.
Sit up straight. You're
As
ruining
one.
my shot.
Advance.
That's 10 seconds, everybody.
Always. Together.
Fucking right, Noko.
In 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. For our final segment tonight, Stacey and I are delighted to be joined by Heat Rash. by Heat Rash. Their new album, Girls and Why We Love Them All, comes out this weekend. So, let me see if I can get this right. It's Nolan.
I write the songs.
Ronnie.
That's what it says on the tattoo.
Ronnie. Tattoo of your name on yourself.
In case he forgets it.
On yourself. This raconteur, you must be Chinny. This raconteur, you must be Chinny. Why do they call you Chinny?
It's because of this ugly old
Why do they call you Chinny?
It's because of this ugly old thing.
God, you're so fucking embarrassing.
Dale. Crikey, Dale, you do not look old enough to be in a band. Dale, you do
I get
not
that a
look
lot.
old enough to be in a
I'm
band.
actually 23, the oldest one. I'm actually 23, the oldest disorder. one. I have
God,
a
I'm
growth
so sorry. I didn't know that.
It's so cool,
sorry.
He's only messing with you.
He's actually 58.
Okay, right, I see. You're going to be a handful, are you, boys? You're going to be a handful, are you, boys? What does TP stand for?
Tiny prick.
It stands for team. It stands for.
I see. How long have you had that nickname?
Ever since Nolan decided Terry Prodance was a shit name for a member of a boy band. Terry Prodance was a shit name for a member of a boy band.
No co, Ronnie. Yeah, no co, Ronnie. No co, Ronnie. Yeah.
Sorry, what does no co mean? Sorry,
it's the opposite of.
Mean?
It's the opposite of. Soko.
Fuck's sake. Soko. Yeah, so cohesive. Soko.
Yeah.
So cohesive. You pretees say. You pretees
Right. Okay,
say.
thank you, Stacey.
Cool.
Right. Okay, thank you, Stacey.
Sorry about her.
Not your fault. She's uneven.
Sorry about her.
So you guys met through a popular show on one of our rival channels, didn't you?
Yeah, Team Players with a Z. Team Players with a Z.
So how did that work then?
Well, actually, Dale and I knew each other from school. Dale and I knew each other from school. Fuck's sake, Nolan, mate. Give someone else a chance. We all went on Team Players. We all auditioned. The judges put us into bands. And yeah, we went to their houses and they just put us into bands. Yeah. It's an example of how we're greater than the sum of our parts. It's an example of how we're greater than the sum of our parts. Singing it. So every week on the show, they get these bands. So every week on the show, they give them a song that the producer just found under the bin somewhere. Actually, I write the song. Under the bin somewhere. And I write the song. The public would phone in and decide which song they like best.
Right, and then the losers would be eliminated. Right, and then the losers would be eliminated. Yeah.
Mum.
What?
No-co.
Mum.
Pretty. So no-co.
The band who get the most approval get to play their song again. The band who get the most approval gets to play their song again.
So what happens to the losers then?
Mum.
So what happens to the losers? What do I keep doing?
We don't use the L word anymore. We don't use the L word anymore. Would you please stop saying that? Would you please stop saying that?
That word is a pejorative. It's a word designed to diminish. At Go-Getters, I learned very early that. At Go-Getters, I learned very early that.
Sorry, that's not real life, is it? That's just sports board. That's not real life, is it? That's just sports.
I thought you were Soko.
No?
I thought you were Soko.
I am Soko.
Nah, you're a shrinker. Can't be friends with shrinker. You're a shrinker.
She doesn't know what you're talking about. She doesn't understand.
I do understand, actually, Stacey.
What's a shrinker?
Well, a shrinker.
What's a shrinker? What's a preety, Mum? What's a preety?
Well, I think it means someone who's older, doesn't it? Well, I think it means someone who's older, doesn't it?
Someone who turned 18 before the new future. We call you preeties.
Uneven.
Mimi.
Uneven.
Mimi.
It's not her fault she's old. She can't help it. It's not her fault she's old.
I'm
trying to help you here.
I don't think I need your help.
See?
I don't think I need your help.
See?
Is that so?
Little Mimi.
Yes, obviously. Yes, obviously.
You know what the real problem with you lot is? You know what the real problem with you lot is? Just can't get over the fact that your beloved Disrupt are gone and you just don't fit in anymore. But the truth is, Disrupt were violent, no-co, bricks, being led by a fucking psycho. I'm glad they lost, and you should be too.
Listen, not everyone over 30 supported Disrupt.
Not everyone, no, but one fuck off lot of you did. But one lot of you did.
Soko, Stacey. Soko, Stacey. Soko.
We've all learned maybe a little bit more than we expected to. I'm genuinely delighted to have met you, Rash. And before we end the show tonight, I think you're going to sing for us, aren't you?
Yes, that's right. We're going to sing a song from Girls and Why We Love Them All. We're going to sing a song from Girls and Why We Love Them All, which is about a real relationship I have with an actual girl. Nolan, give it a rest, mate. No one cares. Go on, let's get on these stools, lads.
Right.
Go on, let's get on these stools, lads.
Right.
So, Stacey. Can I get your contact?
Oh, she's 15. Oh, she's Go on, piss off and sing your song, Terry.
Right you are.
Song, Terry.
Right you are.
So, Here they are with their latest single, Pieces of My Heart.
Are you excited, Stacey? Not for me, no. I only listen to blip music. And a bit of discord. Pop music is...
Ah, yes, I know I meant to mention this earlier. Apparently, these newfangled boy bands change singer all the bloody time. Try and follow along, eh? Keep the shot on whoever is currently singing the lead vocal.
I saw you standing by the man you sent with a brand new pair of Lakers, baby. Do you remember? You took the first of the pieces of my heart.
You wandered into a bush and grabbed a vodka instead. Took our assets and our wealth and drew them out of the bag.
I gave you little pieces of my heart. I didn't know two hearts could ever feel like this, girl. It's like you were custom made for me by Remington's fist. I take all of the loves that didn't last and leave them in the uneven past. Share the new future as my bride. You snatch me inside. There's no need to hide all the times that you cried. As my old man used to say, you blow me away. I just want you to stay. I don't want you to pay. You make me crazier than Neil today. Night, girl, I was sitting beside you.
We sat there shaking all the way through incisors.
We held each other as things fell apart.
We took a train through all the territories and we threw away the rules and wrote our personal stories.
You took a dozen pieces of my heart. I didn't know that life could ever feel like this, girl. It's like you were custom made for me by Remington's fist. I take all of the loves that didn't last. I leave them there, the uneven past. Share the new future as my bride. Snatch me inside. There's no need to hide all the times you have cried. As my old mom used to say, blow me away. I just want you to stay. I just want you to play. You make me crazier than Neil. Make me crazier than Neil today. And now I'm staring at your membership card. There's your picture beaming brighter than a handful of flaws. I'm trying to find the pieces of my heart and leave them in the uneven parts. Share the new future as my bride. You snatch me inside. There's no need to hide all the times that you cried. As my old man used to say, you blow me away. I just want you to stay. I just want you to play. You make me crazier than Neil. Crazier than Neil. Crazier than Neil today.
Fantastic, thank you, Nikash. That was fantastic, thank you. That was actually really good. That was actually
Best of luck. Thank you for coming in.
Best of luck. Thank you for coming in. Now it's almost time for final thoughts tonight. And I've actually asked Stacey to write a few, and they're just being programmed into the auto cue now. Now I have no idea what she's going to say. Fingers on that bleep button in the broadcast room, just in case. Take it away, Stacey. Take it away, Stacey.
My name is Stacey. I guess you know that by now. Don't know why I put that in there. Anyway. I don't watch the news. There's no need. You hear all the important stuff from your mates, so I don't know what's considered important anymore. But I'm pretty sure that it's not rehashed movies and fucking boy bands. Anyway, I'm going to talk about what's important to me. When Advance were first elected 6 years ago, I was 9. 6 years ago, and in a home. I was 9. Not a family home like you call a home. Not a family home. This was a state children's home. It was It was fucking awful, actually. It was like a Charles Dickens book. The roof leaked and the walls were damp some mornings, and the food was bad. Drugs and alcohol were everywhere. No one cared. You had to watch it back all the time because there weren't enough staff to manage us. And yes, as you'd imagine, there was a lot of some bad stuff went down there with some of the staff. Not all of them, but the others knew. And they didn't stop it. And then Advance won the election. And like a miracle, things started to change. They got better. Had nicer food. The home was not just repaired, but redecorated and kitted out with books and sports stuff and musical instruments and video games. Most of the staff were fired, and the new ones, which there were more of, spent time talking and working with the bullies. And you know what? A second miracle. It worked. The bullying stopped. My life got better. Because finally, there was enough money to do the good things, and Advance had the guts to do it. I joined Go-Getters, and on Liberation Night, that gave me a group of friends that I could talk with when the bombs went off and the power went out. Another miracle. I wasn't alone anymore. And that was the night I finally understood the importance of being in a team. So here's my final thought. I know the people who were doing better under the old system long to go back. You say, we were freer. But what you mean is, we were richer. But for every one of you, there is 100 of me. And even now, after all you've had taken away, you are still doing better than I am, than I likely ever will. You still have homes of your own and families of your own who love you. And I'll never have that. So maybe you should stop looking for the worst interpretation of everything this amazing government does and realise it's not for you. It's for the millions like me. And you can cry and bleat all you want, but you're never going to get your money back because it's already been spent. On miracles.
Stand by.
Let's keep making tomorrow better.
And we're out.
Is that all right? Yes, that was more than all right.
The dreary days are over. The uneven past is far behind us. The territories are expanding with countries queuing to add their voices to the warm symphony of the new future. It's an exciting time. But there's one thing missing.
About our options?
That's where you come in. Advance are calling on talented, creative people from across the territories to submit their most sterling creations as entries in the United Territories Anthem Slam.
I heard about that, everyone did.
For a new song for the new future.
Did you hear that, Jen?
Something that speaks from
Doesn't look
and
old
to
enough.
your hearts. An original composition of cooperation and cohesiveness. A song of solidarity for a steadfast society.